TV. This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
The opinions expressed in the following programs are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect those of Rogers Cable or Rogers TV.
Welcome to Uxbridge Scugog Life. I'm your host, Jackie Hermans. I like to start off the show with pulling some inspiration. So I'm using my deck, what's this one called? Luminous Humanist deck. I love the artwork in this deck. So this is going to give us some inspiration to help us with the energy for the week. I've set the intention that the messages will be for the collective. All right, so the card that came out, and there's a couple more that might end up coming out. This card says, "Oh, to be sovereign." Now, let's see. I'm not too sure if we're going to be able to zoom into that, but I'm going to put it out there just in case we can. So it's like a queen in her golden throne, and there are purple or violet flowers all over the place. So the message that comes with this card is for you to honor yourself and in what you need. And it is so important for us to move forward with making decisions that are the best for us. Yes, it might seem selfish, right? But it's like just like if you're in that airplane and you're supposed to put on your oxygen mask first before you help someone else out. So it's important for you to make decisions coming from a place of what feels right for you, what feels right in your heart, what feels fun for you. No longer are we going to be making decisions that are going to drain us. We need to self-sacrifice ourselves. It's about creating the balance, because when you radiate your light shining bright, where you put yourself first, on that pedestal, I am important. My happiness is important. Living a life where I can use my skills and shine, that radiates you bright, and then you have more energy to give back to others. And everyone is inspired by you being the best you that you can be. Now, before I introduce what we're doing on the show today, if you're interested in a one-on-one healing session with me, a reading, you can check out my website, thejoyfulyogini.ca, and I'm also taking a couple new personal training clients if you're interested. So who are we talking to on the show? We have CMHA Durham that will be coming on the show, Alec King. We're also going to be talking to Scugog Fire, and who's with me in the house right now is Kristen Chambers, who is the North Durham tourism specialist, and we're going to be talking about some super fun family adventures that you can have this fall. So make sure you keep on watching. Don't change that dial, because we'll be right back with more on Uxbridge Scugog Life.
You're watching an interesting local show on Rogers TV and you want to know more. That's when you head to RogersTV.com. Our website provides more information about our programs, our hosts, our schedule, and about how you too can get involved with Rogers TV. Visit us online at RogersTV.com.
North Durham Tourism, and she's a North Durham tourism specialist. And so there's such fun stuff that's going on that has to do with farms. So it seems like so perfect because it's the harvest time. It's when farms are hustling, bustling, like at their peak, with so much fresh produce to be able to offer. And well, I'm gonna let you start to talk about what is this exciting event that features, is it 13 different farms?
It is, yes.
Okay.
Great, thank you very much. So Durham Tourism, which is a part of Durham Region, we have put together this campaign called Gather at the Farm, and we are working in partnership with our friends at Durham Farm Fresh. And what this is it's going to give families an idea of all the amazing fall adventures that are taking place throughout the entire month of October. It's going to be basically just a one-stop shop. You can go to our website, durhamtourism.ca/gather, and you can see the list of everything that's happening throughout the entire month. We have taken a look at all the farms that are across the region and anyone that are hosting like fall adventures, pumpkin picking, spooky adventures, harvest adventures. We have listed everything in the one place.
Okay, that's amazing. So I know when I think about going to a farm in the fall, I have fond memories of bringing my kids when they were younger to Brooks Farms.
Yes.
Because then they have the pumpkin cannons and the goats are there. They have all these different elements that they go up and down. You can watch them, and
yes,
so many pumpkins to choose from, and that little trolley thing. And this is just one of the amazing farms that are available with lots of activities, right?
Absolutely, yes, yeah.
I also find it's always exciting to find out what Cooper's Farms has in store for their maize.
Yes.
They go all out.
Absolutely.
With their mazes.
That is a definite, you don't want to miss that one for sure. And there's so much going on throughout the entire month that you can, plan ahead and plan each of your weekends and really take advantage of everything that this campaign has to offer.
What a great idea. Like throughout the month of October?
Yes.
Is it the whole month?
It
you
is.
can just go and to whatever farms that you want to go to, or even, okay, we're going on a family adventure and we're going to choose this farm and this farm and this farm.
That's right.
And get some different experiences out of each farm.
Absolutely. As part of the website as well, we've also compiled a list of farm stores, on-farm stores. So if you're wanting to do your shopping for Thanksgiving, or if you're going to make a pumpkin pie, take a look at that list and be sure to shop local and help support our local farmers and their families that are running these operations, and they're very appreciative of any support they can get.
No, I think it makes a lot of difference when you use local produce. So
Yes.
I'm involved with local farmers markets, and when I get my veggies from the market and make something, it just seems that much more delicious.
Yes.
The food has more energy to it. I'm an empath, so I feel the vibration of things, right?
Yes, yes.
And when you get it directly from the farmer, you're getting their love, their passion, their dedication. When it comes on a truck to grocery stores from, maybe it's taken a plane, maybe it's taken a train, and it's come and handled through all these different people and processes, the energy can change.
Absolutely.
The vibration the vibrancy of it can deplete.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, it makes such a big difference. So I love that you said when you think about Thanksgiving and what you're going to cook, you can start gathering certain produce from certain farms. You can even order your pies now, right?
Yes,
From the
absolutely.
different farm stores.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so you have a really cool contest going on.
We
You can
do.
win a getaway in Port Perry.
Yes. So what this contest entails is there are posters hanging up at each of the farm locations, and there's a QR code on the poster. So we just ask when you go to visit the farm, when you go to visit every farm if you want, take a second and scan the QR code, and you can enter a ballot for a chance to win a getaway in Port Perry. And this is a full prize pack. So it includes 2 overnight stays at the Piano Inn, $50 gift card at the Piano Cafe, which is a part of the same establishment, $50 at the Pantry Shelf, $100 at Marwan's Bistro, and $100 at Pickles and Olives. So while you're there for the weekend or during the week, you have all of your meals covered, breakfast, lunch, dinner. So it's a really, really fantastic prize package.
That's amazing. Can you tell us a little bit more about the Piano Inn?
Yes, so the Piano Inn is downtown Port Perry. So it's a cafe on the bottom and an inn on the top. They have fabulous stories about famous actors that they've hosted when there's been filming happening downtown Port Perry. And their cafe is open for lunch. Definitely recommend making a reservation because they are always very, very busy. Fabulous desserts, fabulous salads, anything you can imagine for lunch. It's a beautiful spot to visit.
Wow. Would you happen to know, and I don't want to put you on the spot for this, but for in a location to stay, do you know how many stars it is? Any idea?
No, I don't. Sorry.
Okay,
no.
sorry. I didn't mean to put you on the spot
That's
there,
okay.
but I'm sure it is lovely.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, see, that is good motivation right there. Okay, we are so deserving of a wonderful weekend getaway.
Yes.
So let's go to the farms and indulge in local foods, and then for a chance to win. So, okay, there's 13 farms on this list, and different ones you can find the perfect pumpkin. Go to a corn maze, you can see the store, and then some of them have animals, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so we don't have a lot of time, but some on the list, Appleward Farm Winery. So they make their own wines there,
They
right?
do, yes, and they have beautiful seating area, so you can go and sit and enjoy a glass of wine and a little nibble to eat, and then they have activities for the kids as well. And it's a family-run business with the most lovely family, so you definitely want to stop by and visit that one for sure.
I haven't been there yet, and I want to go. So we mentioned Brooks Farms. There's Buzzing Bees, Cooper's, Forsyth, Knox, Pumpkin Farm, Linton's, Maple Grove Orchards, Nature's Bounty, Pingles. Two Bloke Cider, I've been there.
Great.
Love it.
Yes.
Sometimes when they let the sheep out, you'll see them like running through the orchard. Anyways. Okay, and then Willow Tree Farm and Watson Farm. So lots of amazing farms. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Make sure you go to the website, durhamtourism.ca/gather. We'll be back with more on Uxbridge Scugog Life.
Hello, I'm Jonathan Van Bilsen. Our next episode will feature Margaret Ayres, Executive Director for Big Brothers Big Sisters of North Durham. We'll learn all about the story behind this energetic individual right here on Rogers TV.
This is Rogers TV.
Welcome back to Uxbridge Scugog Life. So I have Scugog Fire in the house, and I'm so excited to introduce you to Scugog's new fire chief, Mike Matthews. Welcome.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
It's great to have you here. And we also have Christy Lynn Pankert. I want to make sure I said your name properly. I'm sorry, I'm reading my notes.
Okay.
And Christy Lynn is the outreach officer for Scugog Fire. So we love having you on the show. It's always great to have you back. Lots of education that you have to offer. And so today we're going to talk about, in a moment, we're going to talk about how we have Fire Prevention Week. Is that next week?
Yes.
Or no, it is this week as it's airing.
Yes, exactly.
Right?
Yes.
And then, but Mike, I want to talk to you about your background. So
Okay.
you just slid into this role, which is so exciting. And I understand that you have a pretty cool history. Do you mind going over it a little bit?
Sure. I'm in my 33rd year in the fire service. I started as a volunteer in 1991 in the town of Whitby. Actually, a little bit of family background. My grandfather was the first full-time fire chief in Whitby, so I'm kind of
That's
following in the
awesome.
family tradition. From Whitby, it took me north to Kawartha Lakes, where I was deputy chief for a few years, and then the opportunity arose in Scugog. And because I live in Scugog, my family I raised in Scugog, it just seemed right that I put in to be the fire chief in Scugog.
Very exciting. You come with a lot of experience, and I understand you also walk to work.
I can, yeah.
You can.
It's sometimes actually it's quicker to walk to work than to drive to work, which is kind of funny, but yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Well, it's so exciting to have you as the new fire chief. And are you going to be a regular on the show?
I will be.
Okay.
Whenever we have something we want to bring forward, absolutely.
Okay. Exciting. All right, Christy Lynn, do you want to talk about Fire Prevention Week?
Yes, so the theme for Fire Prevention Week this year is smoke alarms, make them work for you. And this is a really important, once again, kind of a call to action theme, because we always have to put the onus on the homeowner to make sure that your smoke alarms are working. At Scugog Fire, we regularly visit as many homes as we can through our Alarmed for Life program. So this year, just in the last few months, we've done hundreds of door knocks. We've gotten into and inspected over 200 homes, and we've installed alarms in 147 spots. Sometimes that's multiple in one home.
Okay.
But we've installed 147 alarms, which is quite the staggering number that there were that many non-compliance issues.
Wow.
Yes. So we're a little worried about that, but working on it.
That's really great. You're doing the door knocking.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Actually, we have a crew out right now.
Yeah.
In the spirit of Fire Prevention Week. And so just in general with that messaging, what we're looking for at a minimum is the smoke alarms on every level outside of all sleeping areas. In a newer build, they'll be in all bedrooms as well. People should be testing their alarms once a month. We advertise twice a year when you change your clocks, change your batteries, or check your power source because they might be a hardwired alarm. And all alarms have to be replaced when they're 10 years old. That's a common misconception with the hardwired alarms, that they don't expire because they always have power. But I ask people, in the last 10 years, have you bought a new TV? Have you bought a new cell phone, new technology of any sort? And they always say yes. So then I say, have you bought a new smoke or carbon monoxide alarm? And they can't always answer confidently yes. So if we want new technology in most areas of our lives, why don't we want new smoke and seal alarm technology that will sense the risk and the danger that much faster, wake us up, alert us to get out of our house and be safe?
Okay, thank you for that. You know what? As soon as this interview is done, can you remind me to put a note in my phone?
Yes.
Because I was sharing, before this interview started, I was sharing that one of my hardwire alarms, it started to go off in the middle of the night. Like, what the heck is going on? And there was no smoke, there was nothing going on. Couldn't figure out for the longest time how to turn this thing off. But there's a backup battery that is within these hardwire alarms that needed to be changed.
Yes.
But then what Christy Lynn also reminded me about is that 10-year mark. And if there is no date on that hardwired alarm, you definitely need to replace it, because nowadays they always have a date. So if there's no date, it's more than 10 years.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if anybody has trouble checking their alarms, they can call their local fire department. All of the Durham region departments, and really any department in Ontario is happy to take that call and come out, typically non-emerged, like we're not coming to your house blaring lights and sirens, and someone from the team will check your alarms, install battery operated alarms, which may be temporary protection if you require the hardwired type, but we're always there to support. And another thing people can keep in mind, if there's anybody in their home that requires assistance, there are assistive devices. So the strobe lights and things for people who are hard of hearing that can be installed to make sure that they wake up to that sound and vibration as well.
So in regards to that, the additional support that you might need, because do they just direct you to where you can get those devices?
Yeah, so we can make recommendations, but I've actually, just through experiences with my own family, sometimes people can be teamed up through like regional support with like a member of an accessibility team. Like seniors can get handrails installed in their bathroom. They can also offer supports for things like smoke alarms through programs like that, depending on your region.
Okay. I have been considering one of those strobe alarms just because I sleep on my good ear, and then I can't even always hear my alarm to wake me up in the morning, right? Because I'm on my good ear. So yeah, that's great. If people can get those recommendations, not everyone realizes that those different resources are available, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And the last kind of big message we always push is having a prepared and practiced home escape plan for anybody who may be staying in your home. I think by the time this airs, we'll be heading into Thanksgiving weekend. You could have guests in your home. Make sure they're all familiar with all the exits. And if there are, like myself, I have a toddler at home. If the smoke alarm goes off in the middle of the night, we've got to get her out safely as well. So keep all of those things in mind.
Okay, so if anyone wants some more information about fire safety, where can they go?
So right now, especially, firepreventionweek.org. There's kids' activities, Sparky coloring sheets, all that fun stuff. And we always have information that we rotate through our scugog.ca/fire website, or any local fire department, check their website as well.
Beautiful. Do you also have stuff going on in the schools
Yes.
during Fire Prevention Week?
Yes,
Okay.
so we do school fire drills. We go visit every single school and surprise them with a good fire drill, like a real scenario. And we do our junior fire chief for a day. So today I'm going to pick up the ballots. We'll have a junior fire chief shadowing the chief for the day, raising the flag at town hall. It's a really great day.
Exciting!
Yeah.
Okay, so yay to Fire Prevention Week. Make sure that your fire alarm is working for you. We'll be back with more on Uxbridge Scugog Life.
Are you the type who would keep going or stop? It's not easy to stop when you have an addiction. Legalizing cannabis won't stop addiction. It trivializes its consumption. Let's be vigilant. If you need help, visit portage.ca.
This is Rogers TV.
Welcome back to Uxbridge Scugog Life. I have Alex King in the house from CMHA Durham, and he is the Communications and Public Relations Lead. Welcome.
Thank you for having me back, Jackie.
Yeah, it's been it seems like it's been ages because we had the summer break, and now I finally get to connect with you.
Yeah.
And you have some exciting news to share.
Well, you picked an awesome time to have us on, so thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
I can't take I can't take any of the credit, actually. Thank my producer.
Oh, you did a great job, because October 10th is World Mental Health Day.
Okay.
And it's a fantastic opportunity for people to kind of stop and reflect and think about the value of their mental health. And we want to encourage people to think about attending our Sapphire Gala on November 1st.
Okay.
Yeah, it's our first gala in our 65 years as an organization, and we're very, very happy to be sharing this opportunity with our community.
Wow. So, it's about time.
Yep. Yep.
I'm kidding about that. But being in service for 65 years, you guys have been doing so many different fundraisers and public education initiatives. And so after 65 years, it's so brilliant to now use this opportunity to create a beautiful celebration.
We've been so lucky with our community. Everyone supports a CMHA, and we want to provide back out to the community as well. The gala is an opportunity both for people to kind of come and be recognized by us for the support they've given us in the past, and also to help us kind of sustain our programs and services going forward.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So how do people get involved? How do they get tickets for this gala? And where is it taking place?
The gala is at the Harmony Event Center at 1011 Bloor Street East. It's on November 1st and starts at 6 o'clock p.m.
Okay.
The event, it's going to be a lovely dinner. They have a wonderful reception facility down there. There'll be entertainment. There's going to be a silent auction. So there's plenty of opportunities to kind of come, enjoy yourself, and support a really good cause. All the funds are going to be going to support CMHA Durham, and they help us provide our programs and services into the future.
Nice. And so you're still looking for sponsors for the event as well?
Absolutely, we
donations
always are.
For the silent auction?
Yep, there's still donor opportunities and sponsorship opportunities. We invite anyone who wants to support this event to please, connect with us. You can find all the information needed. It's on CMHA Durham Gala.ca. And people can find opportunities to purchase tickets, or they can connect with sponsors there as well.
Excellent. Now, are you still looking for volunteers for the event? I'm sure a big event like that, you need lots of assistance.
We'd be happy to have anyone come forward who wants to come talk, and you can find information on the website about reaching out for that as well. So, yeah, but it's going to be a really, really nice kind of night for people to come out and enjoy themselves, and for us to celebrate the people who have helped us along the way over 65 years.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. Okay, let's I hope you don't mind if we double back to the World Mental Health Day. Do you know if a lot of companies out there are including this in their employee wellness programs? Are they making it aware of this Mental Health Day?
Actually, it's funny you should mention that. The theme of World Mental Health Day is your mental health at work. And it's talking about how we spend so much time at work. It's such an important part of everyone's lives, and that making sure that you're protecting your mental health and taking care of that in that kind of space is really, really valuable.
And for employers to truly value the importance of mental health and provide opportunities for individuals either to tap into, have that self-awareness of, do I have this work-life balance going on? Where are my emotions? How am I feeling? And providing resources for people. I think it's really important. It's for the benefit of the organization too, right?
Exactly.
So the employees will be balanced and working hard. And
Absolutely. Mental health related issues are one of the #1 reasons why people miss work. And it can kind of take people out of that, and it also can result in presenteeism, which is when people are there but they're not doing their best work. They're not doing their optimum work. They're weighed down by other things going on, stress, overwhelmed, that kind of thing. So it's wonderful to have any kind of tools or resources inside of the workplace that you can have set up to kind of assist with that. But we invite people to kind of, look in terms of taking their own actions to make that possible, because it's wonderful to have tools in the workplace, and that's fantastic, but you have to look at what you control directly. So if you need assistance with building work-life balance or looking at how to maintain stress, we really want people to reach out to CMHA Durham and see what we can do to help them.
And you know what? Stress can be the underlying issue for so many physical ailments as well.
Absolutely.
Right? So we really need to tune in. Do I have constriction in my body? Am I feeling aware of my emotions? Ben, all of that is important.
Absolutely.
You know what? I think this is actually a good opportunity for me to mention that I work with Energy for Life Fitness as well. So I'm a personal trainer there, but right now I'm currently offering some meditation classes. So it's a half hour twice a week that you can come out to as an opportunity to carve out this time for you. To breathe, to release constriction in your body. But there's also YouTube videos where you can go and do guided meditations.
Oh yeah, mindfulness is such a tremendous thing, and it's one of those things that we're all busy, we're all running around. The idea of taking half an hour, like you said, just to kind of relax is sometimes that's something that people don't see the value in, but it's even more valuable based on the fact of how busy we are. We need to carve out that time for ourselves. You're so right. So I think it's important for the workplace to offer resources, but then you need to take action and put yourself #1 for that self-care. Absolutely, and we have tools to help on both ends of that. So if you're an employer or someone in a workplace who's looking to provide more mental health assistance, we can help with that. If you're an individual who's looking for support with your stress or your work-life balance or anything else around your mental health, we can assist with that as well.
Beautiful. Alec, thank you so much for being on the show again. This has been an absolutely fabulous show. Thank you so much to our guest, Alex King, to Scugog Fire, and to also Durham Tourism. So there's lots of beautiful resources out there. Make sure you check them out. And we're going to be back next week with more on Uxbridge Scugog Life. Thank you so much for watching.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.